I hope everybody had a terrific 4th of July, and thank you all for coming out. So USF, as you know, we're very proud of our athletic teams, our student athletes and coaches, and all that goes on in the classroom. Student athletes go on in the classroom in competition and also in the community. And we've really been pursuing the highest level of excellence at every level, and by far also athletics. And so we've set program records for graduation for our student athletes. And we continue to win conference championships, and we see numerous programs ranked among the top 25 nationally. Our student athletes are making positive contributions in our community. And I really would like to thank our athletic director, Mark Harlan, for your leadership of our athletic programs, and all of our coaches and staff for guiding our student athletes to such great success. But today, we are here to introduce a new leader for our baseball program. Baseball has been a great tradition at USF and everywhere, and we're very excited about the direction that the program is heading. Billy Mohl has been a big part of the recent success and has helped to bring the high caliber of student athletes here at USF. And we're thrilled today to introduce Billy Mohl as our new head baseball coach. Yay! And we're very pleased that he and his family, as you can see his wife and new baby, will be remaining a part of the Bulls family. And also Hunter. Where's Hunter? There you are. Well, good. Great to see you. I'd like to introduce our new Director of Athletics, Mark Harlan. Not new, but he's kind of new. You're not a baby bull anymore. Not anymore. But I just wanted to bring him up to the podium to say a few words. Our great, not yet quite mature, but wonderful athletic director, Mark Harlan.
Well, thank you, President Ginshaft. Appreciate that. Thank you for your tremendous support always of this program. And we know with this, we'll always have this continued success. So thank you very much. Thank you all for being here today. As the President mentioned, we thought about having this in the nation's #1 baseball facility, but it just made sense maybe today to move it inside. So I appreciate everybody being here. Before I get started, though, I would like to thank a few people that helped with this search and also helped manage our baseball program. Deputy Athletic Director Scott Cole, who was extremely helpful in this, Deputy Athletic Director Barry Clements, who's out here somewhere, and of course Jim Fee, who helps us manage the baseball program. All tremendous individuals and have really helped to get us to this point today. As the President mentioned, we have recently completed a terrific year at USF, and our student athletes continue to achieve more every season. Last year, we posted a program record 87% graduation success rate for all our student athletes and saw nearly, thank you, Judy. We saw nearly 100 student athletes earn their degrees, with several more of them scheduled to receive their diplomas this summer. And as I look out and see Rosemary and the rest of our academic staff, just incredible work by that team working with our young people all year. In competition, we won 4 conference championships, the program's most since the year 2000, which brought our total number of titles here at USF to 109. Last year, we also saw 10 programs reach national postseason competition and 9 get into the top 25 during their seasons. Our student athletes continue to achieve excellence in the classroom, in competition, and in this Tampa Bay community. Now, among those programs that hit the top 25 this last year was baseball. I want to thank Mark Kingston, his staff, and all our players for their tireless efforts to put this baseball program on the current trajectory it is on. They deserve a lot of credit. A 42-19 record last season, a second NCAA regional appearance in 2 years, and 4 Bulls selected in the 2017 MLB draft. 3 of them were pitchers, as he smiles. Speaks to the momentum of our baseball program and the high caliber of student athletes in it. Let me make this really, really clear. Billy Mohl played a huge part in the success of our baseball program on the field and in recruiting over the past 3 seasons. Let me cite a couple accomplishments about our pitching staff under his leadership. 7 USF pitchers drafted in the last 3 years. More than 500 strikeouts every season, shattering program records. Ranking in the top 10 nationally in earned run average. Leading the country in strikeouts per 9 innings. Leading the country. Numerous all-conference honorees and a freshman All-American, to just name a few. You know, I spoke to baseball people across the country about Coach Mohl, and what I heard in regards to their respect for Billy as a baseball coach, a leader, and a mentor of young people, and as a person was profound. I mean, I saw it, I've been around him, but I made my calls, and I wanted to hear what I saw if it was true every day. Add to that the respect and affection these current student athletes in our program hold for him, and it was very, very clear that Billy Mohl was ready to lead this program. I am so excited to introduce Coach Mohl as the 7th head coach in our baseball program's history, and are thrilled he and his wife Krista and their entire family are here with us today, and they're going to stay here in Tampa and be a vital part of our program. The future of USF baseball is very bright, and now it is time to usher in the Billy Ball era. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our new head baseball coach, Billy Mohl.
It's a little different stage than I'm used to being on. I thank you guys all for being here today. I'm very honored and humbled to be standing here today as the head baseball coach of this program. Many thanks go to President Genshaft and Director of Athletics Mark Harlan for giving me the opportunity to lead this program, but more importantly, to help develop and continue mentoring the young men that are a part of our program. I'd also like to thank Barry Clements, Scott Cole, and Jim Fee for their time and efforts over the last week of helping me get adjusted to everything and dealing with me in the search process. Bear with me, I really owe a lot of people a lot of thanks, so just give me a minute or two to thank the people in my life that have allowed me to get to where I am today, starting with my mom and dad, Bill and Marilyn Mohl, my brother Danny. You guys, a lot of you guys know my story. I've been through a lot in my life, and it's been huge for the support that they've given me through the years, and love you guys. To my wife, my son Hunter, my son Brock, my stepkids Mason and Grant, thank you guys for all the support that you've given me through the years. It's tough duty being a coach's wife, you know, especially with 4 kids. I'm glad she's still married to me because there's a lot of long nights out on the road recruiting at the baseball field and things like that that take away a lot of my time from them. But you've been a great supporter, and I love you. To her parents, Marty and Lisa Gray, my in-laws, they've done a great job supporting us. We've obviously moved the family away from Illinois down to this great city of Tampa, and they've been supportive along the way and have always had our backs, and I love you guys. To my late wife, Sarah, and her mom and dad, Charlie and Nancy Lockwood, she'd be so proud right now. And she'd be real happy smiling down on everybody. So, I got through that. Now I'm good. Okay. So, a lot of people in the game of baseball have helped me get to where I'm at, and it started in high school. I want to thank Clinton Welch and Larry Chernock for teaching me how to play the game the right way and develop a base for my foundation as a player, coach, and leader. My summer coach, Mike Rutledge, who taught me a lot about accountability and how to go about my business on a daily basis. To Rick Jones, my first college coach who gave me the opportunity to play for him for 4 years at Tulane University. Thank you, Coach, for everything. Okay? You gave me my first job in baseball as a student assistant, and look where we're at today. Thank you. To all the assistant coaches I've worked with in the past, especially Mike Current. He's been like a brother to me for the last 8 years, and I appreciate all the efforts you gave me as we were side by side for the last 8 years. To all my players, you guys know how I feel about you. Okay? Thank you guys for all your efforts each and every day. Okay? It's time to turn it up a notch. Okay? And last but not least, to my former boss, okay, my mentor and the guy that's put me in the position I am today is Mark Kingston. I've been with him for 16 years. I've been next to him in the dugout for 16 years. It's going to be really different not being next to him. I can't thank him enough. He actually called me right before we came over here, and he goes, "Do you want any advice?" I said, "I always will listen to advice from you." And his advice was, "Don't screw it up." Okay? So, again, thanks, King, for everything. A little bit about myself, okay? Kind of what makes me tick, what makes, how I operate, First and foremost, I'm a family man. Okay? My family is the most important thing. In terms of relationships, I'm a big believer in relationships. I like to think that my relationships with my players, my coaching staff, our alumni, and people within this community is very similar to family. It will never be the same as family, but I'm looking forward to developing those relationships over time. I look at this place from 2002, 15 years ago when I played here. The alumni, the guys that have gone through this program, and where we are today, it would not be possible without all of you guys. That beautiful stadium, compared to when I played here, I think left field was, the home plate was down where left field used to be, and there's chain link fences everywhere. It's because of you guys we are where we are today, and I look forward to getting to know you guys the more we go. I'm looking forward to getting out in the community. I'm a huge believer in giving back. We're very blessed to be a part of such a great university and have such great support. I want to give back, and I have a real special interest in kids. As you can see, I have 4 of them. This is the best they've behaved in I don't know how long. Thank you, guys. But I'm big in childhood cancer research, and I'm big with Little League teams around this field, and I want to be involved with as many kids as possible over the next few years. What you can expect from our program, okay, we got to move this thing forward. Okay, and the big things we're going to focus on is integrity. Okay, I want to be a team that's known that does things the right way all the time. Okay, we will not take shortcuts. We will not do anything to jeopardize this program. I want to make sure that is a top priority. Okay, we're going to spend a lot of time instilling discipline. Nothing easy ever came from not staying disciplined. Discipline will be a key focus. You guys will be held accountable. You guys, players will be held accountable. Coaching staff will be held accountable. Accountability is a huge thing. I've got a great group right here who has lived up to those expectations and will continue to live up to those. And the last thing is work ethic. Okay, we will be a blue-collar type team. Okay, we will put our nose to the ground and grind it all out. I don't know any other way to do it. Okay, it's going to take hard work, sweat, and tears to put this program to where I want it to be. My goals moving forward for this program, okay, number one, I want to graduate our players. Okay, I know all my players have the dreams to go on to pro baseball, and that was a dream of mine, and it's a dream I want to share with those players. But even if they're fortunate enough to play 20 years in the big leagues, they're still going to have a lot of living to do once that comes to an end. And it's very important that they get their degree from here at the University of South Florida. We're going to recruit and develop our players. We're going to recruit high-level student athletes who fit the mold of what we're looking for. Okay, we will develop them to the best of our abilities. We have a pretty good track record of doing so. Okay, recruiting is the lifeblood. I promise that the coaching staff that I'll eventually be in will be really good at what they do. Okay, and last but not least, I want to win. Okay, it's our goal every day with this program to win championships and to advance into the postseason. Okay, I know that's a goal that we all share together, and I promise our coaching staff's goal is no different. We'll face adversity as every program does, but with the things I've dealt with in my life, I think I can handle a win or a loss here and there. Okay, I think I'm well suited to get our kids, continuing them on the right track. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to be the head baseball coach here at the University of South Florida, and I can promise you as we move forward, 100% effort will be given every day to make all fans and alums proud of this program. Thank you.